You defend things that don't deserve your energy. You protect routines that drain you. You guard habits that keep you empty. And you call this loyalty, responsibility, being a good person. But it's not. It's just weakness dressed up as virtue. You've spent years being ruthless with your own peace while being gentle with everything that destroys it. You've treated distractions like they're sacred and your own attention like it's disposable. And now you're here, surrounded by hours you'll never get back, wondering why your life feels like it's slipping through your hands. This isn't poetic, this is mechanical. You are actively choosing every single day to give your finite time to things that evaporate. You think you're being kind by responding to every notification, every demand, every manufactured urgency. But you're not being kind. You're being cowardly. Because saying no requires you to admit what actually matters. And most people would rather bleed out slowly than face that truth. Seneca didn't warn you about dying before your time because it sounds dramatic. He warned you because it's exactly what's happening right now in real time. The life you think you're building doesn't exist. What exists is this: a collection of moments you're not present for, conversations you don't remember, hours donated to things that will be gone by tomorrow. You've been so busy attending to noise that you forgot to build anything real. And the worst part is you know this. Deep down, beneath all the justifications and the performance of being busy, you know you're wasting your life. You just haven't been ruthless enough to stop. Most people spend decades in rooms they don't need to be in, having conversations that don't matter, defending opinions they don't actually hold, maintaining relationships that died years ago. And they do this because stopping requires honesty. Stopping requires you to look at your life and admit how much of it is decoration, how much of it is just choreography, how much of it is you performing concern for things that will never concern you once you're dead. And you will be dead sooner than you think. The clock is already running. One thing before we continue: subscribe, because this isn't content you scroll past and forget. This is a sequence, a slow burn. Each video is a piece of something larger, a map of your own interior. And if you don't stay, you'll lose your place. So mark your spot. Stay on the path. Here's what no one tells you. You don't have time to be gentle with irrelevance. You don't have the luxury of being polite to distractions. You are dying, actually dying, not metaphorically dying, and every second you give to something that doesn't matter is a second you just erased from your life permanently. You can't be ruthless with your health and gentle with junk food. You can't be ruthless with your focus and gentle with your phone. You can't be ruthless with your time and gentle with people who waste it. You have to choose. And most people choose wrong every single day until there's nothing left. Caleb is sitting in a dentist's waiting room at 11:30 on a Thursday morning. The walls are beige. The chairs are that particular shade of gray that exists only in medical offices neutral to the point of erasure. There's a fake plant in the corner, its leaves coated in a thin layer of dust that hasn't been disturbed in months. The air smells like disinfectant in old magazines. The fluorescent lights overhead flicker every 7 seconds, a rhythm so subtle most people don't notice it. But once you do, you can't stop counting. Caleb has been here for 23 minutes. His appointment was scheduled for 11:15. He's still waiting. There are 4 other people in the room with him. A woman in her 50s is flipping through a magazine from 2 years ago, her eyes moving across pages without actually reading. A man in a suit is typing on his laptop, his jaw tight, his fingers moving with the kind of aggression that suggests the email he's writing will solve nothing. A teenage girl is staring at her phone, earbuds in, watching something that makes her face completely blank. An elderly man is sitting with his hands folded in his lap, staring at the wall, not moving, not blinking, just waiting. Caleb is holding his phone. He's been holding it since he sat down. He opened it to check the time. Then he opened his email, then his messages, then a news app, then social media, then back to email. He's read 4 headlines he won't remember in 10 minutes. He's scrolled past 6 arguments he'll never think about again. He's liked 3 posts from people he hasn't spoken to in years. And now he's just scrolling. No destination. No purpose. Just movement. The receptionist behind the glass partition is on the phone. Her voice is muffled, but Caleb can hear the cadence polite, professional, repeating the same script she said 1,000 times. There's a clock on the wall above her head. It's analog, and the second hand moves in small mechanical jerks. Tick, tick. Each second identical to the last, each second gone forever. Caleb looks at the clock, then at his phone, then at the clock again. He's lost 23 minutes sitting here. Not lost in the sense that they were stolen. No one forced him to come early. He chose to arrive on time. He chose to sit in this chair. He chose to open his phone. And in doing so, he chose to give those 23 minutes to nothing. To headlines he doesn't care about. To social media posts that will be replaced by others in an hour. To the performance of being occupied while his actual life, the one that requires his attention, sits untouched in the background. This is the trap, not the waiting room, not the delay. The trap is thinking that waiting is a pause, that these minutes don't count, that they're somehow separate from the rest of your life, quarantined in a neutral zone where time doesn't matter, but time always matters. These 23 minutes are as real as any other 23 minutes. They're part of the finite collection you were given. And Caleb just spent them scrolling through other people's curated emergencies, consuming content designed to disappear, attending to things that will not exist in his memory by tomorrow. Seneca would recognize this immediately. The room is different. The tools are different. But the pattern is the same. People sitting in small rooms waiting for something to begin, treating the wait as if it's not part of their lives, filling the silence with noise, filling the stillness with motion, doing anything to avoid the one thing that actually matters, being present in their own existence, not performing presence, not simulating engagement, actually being here, actually paying attention to the fact that they are alive right now in this moment, and that this moment is all they have. But Caleb isn't here. He's nowhere. His body is in the chair, but his attention is scattered across a dozen platforms, 100 micro-interactions, 1,000 things that don't matter. He's bleeding out in real time, and he doesn't even notice because the room is quiet and the bleeding is silent. There's no alarm, no warning, just a slow, steady erosion of a life that could have been deliberate, rendered into a series of small distractions and forgotten moments. The woman with the magazine turns a page. The man in the suit closes his laptop. The teenage girl shifts in her seat, still staring at her phone. The elderly man hasn't moved. The receptionist ends her call and picks up another. The clock ticks. The lights flicker. And Caleb sits there, holding a device that promises to connect him to the world, while it quietly disconnects him from his own life. He doesn't realize it yet. Most people don't. They think they're managing their time. They think they're staying informed. They think they're being efficient, productive, connected. But what they're actually doing is giving away the only currency that matters: attention, to things that will never pay them back. They're spending their lives in waiting rooms, literal and metaphorical, treating every pause as an opportunity to escape themselves rather than an opportunity to actually be themselves. And by the time they realize what they've lost, most of it is already gone. The clock on the wall reads 11:53. Caleb has been here for 38 minutes now. He still hasn't been called. He's still scrolling, still consuming, still attending to 100 micro-emergencies that aren't his. And somewhere beneath the fluorescent hum and the ticking clock and the muffled phone conversations, there's a question forming that he's not ready to hear yet. How much of your life have you already given away to rooms like this? Block 2. The thing about waiting rooms is that they're designed to make you forget you're alive. Everything in them is engineered for passivity. The chairs are comfortable enough that you won't complain, but uncomfortable enough that you won't relax. The magazines are old enough to be irrelevant, but recent enough to look current. The temperature is controlled. The lighting is even. There's nothing sharp, nothing urgent, nothing that demands your full presence. It's a space designed to be transitioned through, not inhabited. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. Because when you're in a space that doesn't demand presence, you stop being present. You drift. You scroll. You fill the void with whatever's closest, usually your phone, usually content that was designed by someone else to hold your attention just long enough to sell you something, or make you feel something, or distract you from the fact that you're not doing anything that matters. And the worst part is you think this is harmless. You think these are just empty minutes, dead time, moments that don't count toward your real life. But they do. They absolutely do. Seneca wasn't talking about productivity when he wrote about wasted life. He wasn't concerned with how much you accomplished or how efficiently you moved through your to-do list. He was talking about something deeper, the slow hemorrhage of attention. The way people give away their lives in small increments, thinking each individual moment is too minor to matter, not realizing that life is nothing but the accumulation of those moments. You don't waste your life in one catastrophic decision. You waste it in 1,000 tiny surrenders. A scroll here, a distraction there, a conversation you didn't need to have, an argument you didn't need to win, a notification you didn't need to check. And before you know it, decades have passed, and you can't account for where any of it went. Caleb is still holding his phone, but something has shifted. He's become aware of the weight of it. Not the physical weight that's negligible. The other weight, the gravitational pull it exerts on his attention. The way it's always there, always ready, always offering him an escape from wherever he actually is. He's starting to notice the pattern now. The way his thumb moves automatically. The way he opens apps without deciding to. The way he consumes content he doesn't care about, simply because it's in front of him. It's not a choice anymore. It's a reflex. and reflexes, by definition, bypass consciousness. They happen before you even realize you're doing them. He looks around the waiting room again. The woman with the magazine hasn't turned a page in 4 minutes. She's staring at the same spread and advertisement for a vacation resort she'll never visit, but her eyes aren't moving. She's not reading. She's just holding the magazine because holding something feels like doing something. The man in the suit has opened a new email. Caleb can see the tension in his shoulders, the way his jaw tightens every time he types a sentence. Whatever he's writing, it's making him angry, but he keeps writing, because stopping would mean sitting with the anger, and sitting with the anger would mean asking why he's angry in the first place, and that's a question he's not ready to answer. The teenage girl hasn't moved. She's been watching the same type of content for 17 minutes now, short videos, each one 15 to 30 seconds long, designed to trigger a small dopamine spike and then disappear. Caleb can't see what she's watching, but he can see her face. Blank, not happy, not sad, just blank. She's consuming content, the way you'd consume air automatically, without thought, without joy. It's not entertainment. It's sedation. And she'd do this for another hour, and then she'll leave. And if you asked her what she watched, she wouldn't be able to tell you, because none of it was designed to be remembered. It was designed to be consumed and forgotten over and over, until the habit becomes the identity. The elderly man is still staring at the wall. He's the only one in the room who isn't holding anything. No phone, no magazine, no laptop, just his hands folded in his lap. At first glance, he looks peaceful, but Caleb looks closer and sees something else. The man's eyes are unfocused. He's not meditating. He's not reflecting. He's just gone, checked out, waiting for his name to be called so he can move from this room to the next room, from this waiting to the next waiting. His face has the worn quality of someone who spent a lifetime in rooms like this, not just dentist offices, all of it, waiting for buses, waiting for meetings, waiting for life to start. And it never did, because he spent all his time waiting. This is what Seneca saw. Not dentist offices, obviously, but the pattern, the way people mistake waiting for living, the way they treat transition as if it's separate from existence, the way they give their attention to things that evaporate and then wonder why they feel empty. You saw people spending their lives in pointless grief, mourning things that were never theirs, mourning relationships that were never real, mourning losses that were inevitable. He saw people spending their lives in foolish joy, celebrating victories that meant nothing, chasing pleasures that dissolved the moment they were attained. He saw people spending their lives in greedy desire, accumulating things they didn't need, pursuing status they didn't want, defending positions they didn't believe in. And he saw people spending their lives in social amusements, not friendships, not love, not genuine connection, social amusements. The performance of being social, the maintenance of appearances, the endless, exhausting choreography of seeming interested, seeming engaged, seeming present, while being none of those things, just moving through rooms, consuming content, attending to noise, bleeding hours, calling it life. Caleb puts his phone face down on the chair next to him. It's a small gesture, barely noticeable, but the moment he does it, the room changes. Not the room itself, The walls are still beige, the lights still flicker, the clock still ticks. But his experience of the room changes, because now he's actually here. Not physically, he was always physically here, but mentally, attentionally. He's present in a way he hasn't been since he sat down. And the first thing he notices is how loud the silence is. There's the hum of the fluorescent lights, the tick of the clock, the muffled voice of the receptionist behind the glass, the rustle of the magazine pages, the click of the laptop keys, the faint, almost inaudible sound of the teenage girl's earbuds leaking music, all of it blending into a kind of ambient noise that he's been ignoring for 38 minutes, letting it wash over him while his attention was elsewhere. But now that he's here, now that he's actually paying attention, he can hear it, all of it, and beneath it, something else, something harder to name, the sound of time passing, the sound of life happening, the sound of moments dissolving, one after another, never to return. This is the cost, not the big, obvious cost of wasted years or missed opportunities, the small, invisible cost of not being present in your own life, the cost of treating every moment as if it's preparation for some future moment that will finally be worth your full attention, the cost of waiting for life to start while life is already happening, right now in rooms exactly like this one, the cost of thinking that these minutes don't count because they're not productive, not meaningful, not significant. But they are significant. They're your life. This is it. This is what you have. And every second you spend elsewhere, mentally elsewhere, attentionally elsewhere, is a second you'll never get back. Caleb looks at the clock. 12:03. 51 minutes since he arrived. 51 minutes he gave to this room. And he can't account for what he did with them. He scrolled, he checked, he consumed, but none of it left a mark. None of it mattered. If you asked him right now what he read, what he saw, what he thought about, he couldn't tell you. Because he wasn't there, he was nowhere. Just a body in a chair, holding a device, passing time. And here's the brutal part. This isn't unusual. This is normal. This is what most people do with most of their time. They pass it. They kill it. They wait for it to be over so they can move on to the next thing, which they'll also pass, also kill, also wait through. They spend their entire lives in a state of mild dissociation, never fully present, never fully engaged, always one step removed from their own existence. And they call this living. They call this a normal day. They call this being busy, being connected, being a part of the world. But it's not. It's disappearing. It's the slow, quiet erosion of a life that could have been deliberate, could have been intentional, could have been lived with full presence and full awareness. Instead, it's a life lived in waiting rooms, both literal and metaphorical. A life lived in the margins. A life lived elsewhere, while the clock ticks and the lights flicker and the moments dissolve one after another until there's nothing left but the faint memory of having been somewhere, having done something, having existed in some vague, unfocused way that never quite felt real. The receptionist's voice cuts through the silence. Caleb Martinez, he stands. His knees crack slightly. He's been sitting too long. He picks up his phone, slides it into his pocket. The woman with the magazine doesn't look up. The man in the suit keeps typing. The teenage girl keeps watching. The elderly man keeps staring at the wall. None of them notice Caleb leaving. None of them notice anything. They're all exactly where they were 51 minutes ago, waiting, consuming, disappearing. Caleb walks toward the door that leads to the examination rooms. And as he does, he realizes something that feels almost unbearably heavy. He's been doing this for years. Not just in waiting rooms, everywhere, at work, at home, in conversations, in relationships, always somewhere else. Always mentally checked out. Always attending to some distraction, some notification, some small emergency that dissolves the moment he looks away. He's been treating his entire life like a waiting room, like something to pass through, like something to endure until the real thing starts. But the real thing is already happening. It's been happening this whole time, and he's been missing it. All of it. Because he's been ruthless with the wrong things. He's been protecting his distractions and destroying his attention. He's been defending his habits and eroding his life. He's been so focused on not wasting time that he forgot what time is actually for. The door closes behind him. The waiting room continues without him. The lights still flicker. The clock still ticks. The people still scroll, still consume, still disappear. And somewhere in the distance, barely audible, is the sound of a life being lived incorrectly, not with cruelty, not with malice, but with the quiet, relentless waste of giving your attention to things that will never give it back. The examination room is smaller than the waiting room. White walls. A dental chair in the center, reclined at an angle that makes it look more like an instrument of surrender than furniture. There's a small metal tray beside it, covered with tools Caleb doesn't want to think about. The air smells sharper here, antiseptic, chemical, clinical. There's a window on the far wall, but the blinds are drawn, letting in only thin strips of afternoon light that cut across the floor in parallel lines. The room is quiet in a different way than the waiting room was. There's no ambient noise here, no hum of conversation, no rustle of movement, just the faint mechanical sound of something cycling in the walls, ventilation, maybe, or plumbing, and the distant murmur of voices from somewhere down the hall. Caleb sits in the chair, not because anyone told him to, but because that's what you do. You follow the script. You move where you're expected to move. The chair is cold through his shirt, and when he shifts his weight, it makes a small hydraulic sound, like a sigh. He looks at the ceiling. There's a poster up there, a tropical beach, palm trees, turquoise water, the kind of image designed to calm anxious patients. It doesn't work. All it does is remind him that he's not there, that he's here, in this small white room, waiting again. He realizes he's reached for his phone 3 times in the last minute. Each time his hand has moved automatically toward his pocket, and each time he's stopped himself. Not because he's disciplined, not because he's made some grand decision to be present, but because something about this room makes the gesture feel obscene, like pulling out your phone at a funeral. The room demands a certain kind of seriousness, a certain acknowledgement of where you are and why you're here. And somehow, scrolling through social media while sitting in a dental chair feels like a violation of that unspoken contract. So he just sits, hands in his lap, staring at the fake beach on the ceiling. And for the first time in weeks, maybe months, he's alone with his thoughts, actually alone, not distracted, not consumed by content, not attending to anyone else's emergency, Just him and the silence and the uncomfortable realization that he doesn't know what to do with either. This is what Seneca meant when he talked about how little of your life is actually yours. Most people never experience this. Not because they're busy, not because they don't have time, but because they've trained themselves to avoid it. They've filled every gap, every pause, every moment of potential stillness with noise, with content, with distraction. Because being alone with yourself requires you to face what you've been avoiding, the fact that you're not happy, the fact that you're not at peace, the fact that the life you're living doesn't match the life you thought you'd be living. And most people would rather stay distracted forever than sit with that truth for even 5 minutes. Caleb is sitting with it now, not by choice, but because the room won't let him do anything else. And what he's noticing is this: his mind won't stop moving. Even without the phone, even without external stimulation, his thoughts are racing, jumping from one thing to another. An email he needs to send, a conversation he had yesterday that didn't go the way he wanted, a bill he forgot to pay, a text message he should have responded to, 100 small, unfinished thoughts, all competing for his attention, all demanding to be addressed right now, even though none of them are urgent and most of them don't matter. This is the residue. This is what happens when you spend years training your mind to be reactive. It doesn't just stop because you put the phone down. The habit is deeper than the device. You've taught yourself to be in constant motion, constant response, constant attendance to whatever's in front of you. And now, even when nothing's in front of you, your mind keeps moving, keeps searching, keeps trying to find something to react to, because stillness feels like death. Silence feels like failure, and being alone with yourself feels like punishment. But it's not. It's liberation, because this discomfort, this restlessness, this inability to just sit, this is the problem. This is what's been stealing your life. Not the phone, not the notifications, not the waiting rooms or the distractions or the endless minor emergencies. Those are just symptoms. The real problem is that you've forgotten how to be with yourself. You've forgotten how to exist without constant input, constant stimulation, constant escape. You've become so dependent on external noise that internal silence feels like suffocation. The Stoics called this stultitia, a kind of foolishness, a kind of spiritual sickness, the inability to be at peace with your own mind, the need to constantly fill the void with something, anything, rather than just letting the void be. Because the void isn't empty, it's full. It's full of everything you've been avoiding, all the questions you haven't answered, all the truths you haven't faced, all the decisions you've been postponing, all the grief you haven't processed, all the rage you haven't acknowledged, all the fear you've been medicating with distraction. And here's what no one tells you. Being ruthless with the things that don't matter doesn't mean cutting them out of your life. It means cutting out your need for them. It means becoming the kind of person who can sit in a quiet room and not reach for an escape, who can be alone with their thoughts and not feel like they're drowning, who can experience stillness without panic, who can face the void and realize it's not a void at all, it's just life unfiltered, undistracted, undiluted. Caleb hears footsteps in the hallway. The dentist is coming. In a moment, someone will walk through that door, and the appointment will begin, and he'll move from this stillness into the next thing. But right now, in this small window of quiet, something has shifted. He's not thinking about what he should be doing. He's not planning his next move. He's not rehearsing conversations or replaying regrets. He's just here, present, aware, feeling the cold vinyl of the chair, hearing the mechanical hum in the walls, seeing the thin strips of light on the floor, being alive in a way he hasn't been in years. This is what being ruthless with irrelevance creates. Not productivity, not efficiency, not some optimized version of yourself that accomplishes more in less time. It creates space, space to breathe, space to think, space to feel, space to be present in your own life instead of constantly trying to escape it. And that space is where everything important happens. That's where clarity lives. That's where peace lives. That's where you remember who you are beneath all the noise and all the performance and all the endless, exhausting maintenance of an image that was never real to begin with. The door opens. A woman in scrubs walks in mid-40s, tired eyes, the kind of professional warmth that comes from years of dealing with nervous patients. She smiles. "Sorry for the wait," she says. "We're running a little behind today." Caleb nods. It's fine, and he means it. Because for the first time in a long time, waiting didn't feel like dying. It felt like living, slowly, quietly, without distraction, without escape. Just sitting in a room, being present, being alive, being here. The hygienist starts setting up her instruments. Caleb leans back in the chair. The poster on the ceiling stares down at him. That fake beach, that impossible turquoise water. He doesn't need it anymore. Doesn't need the promise of being somewhere else. Because he's finally realized the truth that Seneca was trying to tell him 2,000 years ago. You don't need to escape your life. You need to stop wasting it. Most people spend their entire lives preparing to be happy, preparing to be at peace, preparing to finally start living the way they know they should. They tell themselves they'll do it when things calm down, when they're less busy, when they have more time, when the conditions are right. But the conditions are never right. The chaos never stops. The demands never ease. And before they know it, they're 70 years old, sitting in another waiting room, still preparing, still waiting, still telling themselves that someday, eventually, they'll finally start being present. But there is no someday. There's only today, right now, this moment. And you're either here or you're not. You're either ruthless with the things that steal your attention or you're complicit in your own disappearance. There's no middle ground, no compromise, no way to be half present and call it living. Caleb understands this now. Not intellectually, he's understood it intellectually for years, but viscerally, in his body, in his bones. The way you understand something when you finally stop thinking about it and start feeling it. He understands that every moment he spends distracted is a moment he's choosing to give away. Every notification he responds to is a piece of his life he's donating to someone else's agenda. Every scroll, every refresh, every mindless consumption of content designed to disappear, it's all theft. And he's the one committing it. The hygienist is talking to him, asking questions about his dental routine, but Caleb is only half listening. Not because he's distracted, but because something deeper is happening. A kind of internal rearrangement. A shift in how he sees his own life. All these years he thought the problem was external. Too many demands, too many responsibilities, too many things competing for his attention. But the problem was never external. The problem was internal. He was the one saying yes. He was the one checking his phone. He was the one treating every pause as an opportunity to escape rather than an opportunity to be present. And the cost, the real cost, wasn't the time he wasted. Time is always being spent. The cost was the life he didn't live, the relationships he didn't invest in, the peace he didn't cultivate, the clarity he didn't develop, the version of himself he could have become if he'd been ruthless with irrelevance instead of ruthless with his own attention. Seneca called it dying before your time, and he was right, but it's not a metaphor. It's not poetic exaggeration. It's diagnostic. You are dying right now. Every moment you're not present, you're dead. Not biologically, but experientially. You're not here. You're nowhere. A ghost moving through rooms, consuming content, attending to noise, bleeding hours, calling it life. The hygienist finishes her cleaning. Caleb rinses his mouth, sits up. She tells him everything looks good, that he can schedule his next appointment at the front desk. He thanks her. She leaves, and for a moment he's alone in the examination room again. Just him and the white walls and the fake beach on the ceiling. He stands, walks to the door, pauses, looks back at the chair, the tools, the strips of light on the floor. This room, this small, clinical, unremarkable room, has taught him more in 30 minutes than years of reading philosophy ever did. Because philosophy is just words until you feel it, until it becomes real in your body, until you sit in a quiet room and realize that you've been running from yourself for so long that you forgot what it feels like to just be here. He opens the door, walks back through the hallway, past the other examination rooms, past the X-ray machine, past the posters reminding patients to floss. The waiting room is still there, still beige, still filled with people staring at screens. But Caleb doesn't sit down. He walks straight to the front desk, schedules his next appointment, and leaves. Outside, the afternoon is bright, too bright. His eyes adjust slowly. The parking lot is full of cars, all of them empty, waiting for their owners to finish whatever they're doing inside. Caleb walks to his car, gets in, sits behind the wheel, and instead of immediately starting the engine, instead of immediately reaching for his phone, instead of immediately moving to the next thing, he just sits, hands on the wheel, breathing, being here. This is what being ruthless with irrelevance creates. Not a perfect life, not a life free of waiting rooms and obligations and minor inconveniences, but a life where you're actually present for it, where you're not constantly trying to escape, where you can sit in a car and breathe and not feel like you're wasting time because you're not doing something, because you finally understand that being present is doing something. It's the only thing that actually matters. Caleb starts the car, pulls out of the parking lot, and as he drives, he's not thinking about the errands he needs to run, or the emails he needs to send, or the meetings he has tomorrow. He's just driving, feeling the steering wheel under his hands, seeing the road ahead, being alive in a way he hasn't been in years, because he finally understands what Seneca was trying to tell him. The life you're waiting for is already here. You just have to stop running from it. The road stretches ahead. The sky is clear. The world keeps moving. And somewhere in the space between one breath and the next, Caleb realizes he's not dying anymore. not because he stopped the clock, not because he found some way to make time stop, but because he finally learned how to be present in the time he has. And that ruthless commitment to being here, to protecting his attention, to saying no to everything that doesn't deserve him, that's what living actually is. Not someday, not when things calm down, not when conditions are perfect. Now, right now, this moment, and every moment after this, if he chooses it. The choice has always been his. It always will be. The only question is whether he'll be ruthless enough to make it. If you're still here, still reading, still feeling the weight of what's been said, then you know this isn't just about Caleb. This is about you. About the life you've been giving away in small increments. About the attention you've been scattering. About the moments you've been missing while you attend to things that will never matter. The question isn't whether you'll die before your time. You already are. The question is whether you'll stop, whether you'll finally become ruthless with the things that don't deserve you, whether you'll protect your attention the way you'd protect your life, because they're the same thing. This is where the journey continues, not in motivation, not in inspiration, but in the quiet, daily practice of being present, of saying no, of sitting in rooms and breathing and not reaching for an escape. It's not dramatic, it's not cinematic, but it's real. And it's the only thing that will save you from the slow disappearance that most people call living. Walk forward. Stay here. Be ruthless with irrelevance. Be gentle with your own attention. And let every moment, even the ones in waiting rooms, be a moment you actually lived.